Good morning. It's a cool February morning. It's not cold, but it's cool. And today we are going to do our best to make our property a little bit better. I really believe that you need to work at it all year long. Yes, you can wait till the heat of the summer to do a lot of work to get ready for deer season, but now February is a great month. We're not messing up the turkeys. Deer season's been out for a while. February is a great month to be working on the property. Today, we got the tractor loaded up with the bush hog, and we're going to try to make our food plots bigger. We've got some food plots where there's some stumps around there, so I'm going to be very careful, but I'm going to try to gradually expand the size of the food plots, and that is a work for sure. Come join us. It's going to be a fun day. This morning as I drive up to the property, I was thinking about, I've been blessed to be able to hunt some really great properties from Texas to Illinois, all of them down the East Coast, and none of them started out looking like the Garden of Eden. None of them did. They had to work for it. I mean, your property requires a lot of work, especially maintaining food plots. At least where we live down here in the South, if you don't maintain them, it'll be a forest very quickly. So there's one thing that the Garden of Eden did not have, by the way, was weeds. Not initially. It was perfect in every way. And then Adam sinned, and Eve, they sinned, and then we've been paying the price ever since, that's for sure. So it is a struggle to maintain your property. We like to joke up here, you know, they clear cut this property right before we leased it. And if you want a food plot, you have got to fight for every square inch of food plot. The property does not give up a square inch on its own. You got to take it by force. And sure, if we had a big track hoe and a bulldozer, that would be great. Or if we had the funding to be able to hire that out, that would be great. And you could make some really nice food plots in some short order. But you're gonna pay for that. It's gonna be expensive. So we've got a tractor, we've got a bush hog. I got a buddy with a mini excavator who hopefully will be over here in a few weeks to help dig out some of the stumps. But today I want to knock down some of the brush while there's no leaves on it. I want to knock it down so we can see what we got and we can see where those stumps are. Maybe push some stuff out of the way with the grapple, with the root rake on it. So that's the goal for today. But yeah, ever since Adam sinned in the garden, man, it's been a work to take care of property ever since then. Okay, I stopped on the side of this hill. It's actually pretty steep because I wanted to show you. I can kind of show you the food plot right here. You see the green down in the bottom? That's the green grass. I mean, it's February. Food plot isn't looking too great at this point. It's been eaten on all fall by the deer. But you can see some of the brown stubble. That's what I want a bush hog to try to make the food plot expand, you know, make it a little bit bigger. And then we're going to put a shooting house right here. We're going to put a new shooting house right here. I got a bush hog, a little spot here for the shooting house to go. You can kind of see the old stand is right there, the ladder stand. We're going to remove that, put a new shooting house in here. But yeah, you got to be careful on steep slopes like this. But there's more food plot over here, and then it's kind of long and skinny through here. And this has really been a productive spot for us. All right, I wasn't kidding when I said you had to fight for every square inch. You can see right here I'm bleeding a little bit. One of the briars just come across and smacked me in the face. But even worse than that, is that my Bojangles cup, man, it took one for the team. It's not sprung a leak yet. But you understand what I'm saying about you have to fight for every square inch. I am making progress out here. I am opening up new property for food plot, and I'll come back with the chainsaw and hit some of these ones that are a little bit bigger than these little sweet gums. I'll hit some of those that are a little bigger than what you want to hit with a bush hog. But I'm making progress, but let me tell you, it's a fight. But you know, every little bit helps, man. You have to chisel out the food plot out of the jungle down here, and it will pay dividends for the hunting. I'm sneezing my head off. I should have took some allergy medicine last night. I actually thought about it, but I didn't. I tell you what's working really well is putting that root rake down. This is grapple with a root rake. Let me show it to you. But I'm not really using the grapple. I'm not pinching anything. I'm just putting that down and letting this dig in. And some of those trees that I thought I was going to have to cut with the chainsaw, man, I'm just pushing them right out of the way. MX 5400 is a beast. But all of this over here, we're going to come clean it up with a mini excavator and a box blade. But all of this is going to be, you know, new food plot to expand this existing food plot. And I've come around behind this side. We'll get this out of here with the excavator because there's some big stumps in here. One of the really good reasons to do this kind of work in February is that there's no leaves on any of the briars. You can see right in there. So that helps you because you can see where the stumps are. If you wait till it greens up, you're not gonna be able to see anything in there, and you just got to pick your way through and be very careful. There's a big stump right there that'll definitely do some damage. But if you take your time and just keep picking your way through here, it's turning out really good. Super excited about this food plot for this coming year. Man, I'm impressed. I really am. I got this whole new area over here to the food plot. You can see all that I've mowed through here. We'll clean some of this up with the mini excavator when my friend brings it out and helps me one day. But I don't know. You tell me, when you start talking about clearing land, most people would not think about a bush hog. But I knew that what we had mostly was like briars with weeds and stuff down below. I mean, stumps down below the briars. And I've been quite impressed with the root rake on the grapple. I mean, just a lot of this stuff I was able to push with that root rake, and it just grabs a hold of it. In my opinion, it was better than a bucket for what I was doing today. But how would you do it? Leave me a comment below. Tell me what you would use or what you've used in the past. Have you had success making food plots out of out of the jungle, carving a niche out of the jungle? If you have, you can appreciate how you got to fight for every square inch, which is exactly what we've done today. Let me know how you would do it, or what you would do differently. I'm certainly not an expert at this, but each year we try to get a little bit better with our food plots, and they are getting a little bit better every year. Thanks for watching Ironman Outdoors.